soon in mind. Thoughts come to me and fade away. Custom dreams I've always had. I'll take it apart of me.
Welcome back, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive this 1969 Pontiac GTO. 389 under the hood. Looks like we got power steering, no power brakes on this one though. Motor's nice and clean, engine bay's got a lot of room in here. I'm gonna call this like it's like a brownish gold paint job. Matching interior. We're gonna be taking it down the road for a test drive. We're picking out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. We're talking chips, scratches, rust, dents. How does it steer? What happens when I stop? What happens when I floor it? If there's any other questions by the end of the video, you can give me a call, 615-822-4444. If you notice on our car lot, we're pretty much running out of cars again. We sell 60 cars a month. We try to get as many of them on every single week as possible. We've been getting about 15 cars a week, and pretty much 5 to 8 of them have been selling before I can list them. It's definitely showing it's summertime right now. So we'll always have cars on the lot, and I'm gonna try to get out as many as possible. So stick around. Every Monday's the update, and if you want to see the early release, that is on Friday. All you have to do is come in person to see the early release. We get all of our cars sitting out here on Friday, and that's what happens. Guys, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, sometimes we get project cars, sometimes we get stuff like this. This one's pretty much ready to go. I haven't even taken off down the road, but I can tell you right now, it looks awesome. You can see a little bit fading on the glove box there. But the interior is nice and clean. Nice headliner on this one. 4-speed transmission, Hurst at that. She's idled down, but yes, it started. Listen. The tach that's on the hood is not working. The clock up here is not ticking. Radio, it's old school. It's not doing anything. Blower motor. Yeah, blower motor's working. Turn signals popping up on the dash there in the middle. I can show you the mileage, but this is a 69 model that's showing 83,000. Wipers, yep, they work. Can't stand behind mileage for one. At every 100,000 it goes back to 0. For two, these old cars, sometimes the odometers would just quit working. And then I see people all the time, well, it's original miles. No, sir. How do you prove that? Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? Let's go ahead and try them. You ready? In all 3 locations. All right, let's hit the road. See how it runs and drives. Oh, man. Tell you what, I'm just trying to keep up. It's already happened twice today. But I had video a car. The guy come in after I got the video all done, was getting ready to upload it. Sold. Not even being able to list these cars before they're selling right now. It's getting a little bit frustrating to me. I'm sure it's getting frustrating to y'all, which if you come in person, you get to see what we got ready that week first. I do know we're below average on the market. Guys, we're selling 60 cars a month. That's just it. We don't even want to sell any more than that because we're pulling our hair out. But finding them is the issue. Go out and find a nice car like this and tell me what they're asking for. We'll keep our prices the same. We're not trying to go up. But this is the first time that I've driven this ride, and anything I see, I'll let you know. Clutch feels good. Brakes feel nice. And we got an open road. I love an open road. Still gotta be careful. People like to pull out in front of me. Okay, it's shifting out pretty good so far. Just babying it right now. Just checking our gears. There's 4th. No more gears left there. Let's go back down into 3rd. Checking our brakes. Yeah, don't feel bad. Back into 2nd. Getting into the throttle now. She doesn't feel like a just total powerhouse house or anything, but it's still pulling pretty good. Speedometer, probably got it up to 60. Traffic was going a little bit fast around me there. And she does feel pretty good. I don't think we'll need gas. It's around a quarter tank. It's kind of floating around. It's engaging good. Back in our brakes, they feel fine. Steering is nice and smooth on this one. Okay. Yeah, nice and smooth there. Feels good going around the parking lot. I want to light up the undercarriage. I want to do the outside. Be sure to stick around for the ending. That's going to be chips, scratches, rust, and dents. I like picking out the flaws. But yeah, I'll be right back. So far, so good. right, it's time to roll. She's staying cool, she's running good. I went ahead and did the walk around and it actually turned out pretty good. I was like, okay, yeah. Hopefully this car will stick around for my update this week. We've been having trouble holding on to inventory here lately. Seems like everything we buy is selling. That's a good thing, but I like to make videos that honestly help us. They bring more people. Videos do well for us. I mean, just be honest as you can throughout all the videos, and the cars sell themselves after that. If you see anything in this video that you can't live with, don't call on the car. if you haven't had an old car before, make sure you call us and talk to us so we can tell you you're going to be doing maintenance on them. That's what old cars do. You have to work on them. Believe me, I've got 2 of them, and I'm always doing something. I got one with transmission fluid in the garage out of nowhere. It was perfect. Next day, it's got drips. That's old cars for you. Brutally honest is the way we like to be. This one here feels great though. I mean, I believe you can run 65, 70 mile an hour. Just a good driver car, you know, not a race car by any means. You want to get down on it and have a little fun shifting. You still have the fun there. Show a little bit of fun. It's got a little bit of a pop in the carb. A little bit of a struggle from the carb. Kind of feels like some ethanol's in there. And ethanol will evaporate, I mean the gas will evaporate, leaving ethanol in your carburetor, which will cause it to have a little bit of a stutter sometimes. Put it this way, I bought myself a new, or an old Camaro with a big block, and I went ahead, first thing I did, took my carb off, I sent it out to a guy to have him rebuild it. I was gonna buy a brand new carb and put it on there. My uncle taught me out of it. He said, man, wait till this guy's so good. He can rebuild it, but he takes forever. So now my car is gonna be sitting for what, 2 weeks while I wait to get my carb back. But that's okay. On the other hand, I did try to drive mine out. So you can drive them enough to where they'll clear up. Now, I don't know if mine was just too far gone or what, but I drove it probably 200 miles and it never cleared up. This one, I don't know, we probably put 6 miles on it throughout this test drive. And it does run and drive good. And the only time I noticed a little bit of the stutter there was when I started getting into the throttle pretty good. If you just drive it normal, it actually is perfectly fine. The motor feels decent. All right, picking out the flaws is coming up next, guys. I tried to go over everything throughout the test drive here, show you the undercarriage. Now, chips, scratches, rust, dents, paint flaws, all coming up next. I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys. Let's walk this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. Here we go. Light little scuffs in the nose. Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping that this car makes it till Monday's update. If they're nice like this one, and you just got a little paint flaws here and there, there's no chance I'm lasting on the lot. Headlights here, gotta manually do them. Chip there. Cracks in the paint at the bottom here. I like those wheels. A little imperfection there, and down the side. Got a little seal here. It's like some silicone. Slight ripples there. Back down your midsection. Little spot here. That come right off. Got some imperfections in the paint right there in the middle, a little bit of pitting on your handle. I'm having to touch some of this stuff just to make sure it ain't a chip. A little wax there around the antenna. Front window looks clean, trim also, nice and clean. Trim around the passenger window looks good. Seals are in decent shape. Dimples there. Coming up to the back, bumper on the back here, nice and clean. A little wax in the jambs. Slight pitting in your tail lights. In your trunk. Package tray. It's a pretty nice car, guys. Little spot here popping up. That little cracks in the paint there. Chopper turning around up there, just made a U-turn in the sky. I think that's the police helicopter, probably looking for somebody. Nashville's growing at a crazy rate. So many people that live here now. Just like all the locals, if you ever want to move to Nashville, just don't. It's overpopulated now. Lots to do, but lots of lines. Everything's packed. Alright, little streaks there. Little spots here. I'm just way too established to ever move. That's all. Got a lot of family here. Little specks in the corners there. And really, it's a great state to live in, but like I said, everybody seems to be moving here. All right, midsection. A little ding here, it's just very subtle. You can see it though. Spot here. I know a lot of y'all followers have been coming down. You'll come down and see the lot. We're pitting there. And you say, wow, there's so much traffic. I was like, I know. Somebody compared it to LA. They said it's just like LA. I was like, I've never been there. Little dings. But if it's not bad, I don't want to go there either. Little spots in the back here too. So if any of y'all are watching from LA, we have your traffic apparently in Nashville here. Imperfections, I'm hoping they're popping up on here. I'm trying to get them to. It's just like trash in the paint, pitting. It almost looks like pitting spots, but under the paint. Not as harsh, I assume. You got some light cracks up here, little dimples. Yeah, little cracks, you see that? Looks like an onion. Kind of see a few more of them. Little ding in the trim there. Little hazy spot. And there's a crease. Really slight crease there in the roof. That's the outside of this car. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Door panel. Underneath of it. Seat's got some wear. Look. Carpet looks good. Needs some mats though, don't it? Little rip here on the edge of the seat. Discoloration on the glove box. Shake your shifter, make sure it's in neutral. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and start it. Super quiet motor. Been down with it. We've got some imperfections here. It's gonna pop up, yeah, a little bit on the edge there. It's like wax. Our guy was out there in the wheelchair just a minute ago. I know it's really hot outside, so he probably said, I'm out. He wanted to see what was going on. And the guy that used to live here was an older gentleman. I haven't seen him in months. I hope he's all right. He kind of disappeared on me. The hood looks good there. He's the one that ran over the camera that time. And I talked to him about it. And he said he had no clue he did it. I said, that's okay. Just like Jesus, you got to forgive no matter what. So I tried to, and I did. I was actually good friends with him. I don't know if he just moved or what. I hadn't seen his car here in forever. And thanks to the church parking lot allowing us to do all of our videos over there. I know that guy. And he said, keep leaving black marks. I was like, all right, if I got a hopped up sports car, I'll bring it over here and leave some marks for you. Pretty nice guy over there. You can go to our website, 100 detailed pictures, financing, shipping is available. And if you have any other questions on this car, like say, hey, I want to look closer at this or that, Nick might have missed this or that, go ahead and leave me some comments and call me, 615-822-4444. You can ask Anybody in the office, I'm never in the office, guys. I'm always doing videos, always editing, and always answering comments on all the different platforms. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video, and MapleMotors.com is updated every Monday with new rides. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later.